Tonight, Dispatches goes inside one of the world's most secretive regimes. It's a brutal military dictatorship, a land of spies and prisons, where dissent is ruthlessly punished. Foreign journalists are banned from Burma, yet for the past year, a team of Burmese cameramen has been filming secretly for Dispatches. They began their work after Cyclone Nargis hit Burma on May 2nd, 2008. The storm killed at least 150,000 people. 2 million were left without homes. The generals who rule Burma were hostile to the international relief efforts and indifferent to suffering. In a devastated landscape, tens of thousands of orphans were left alone, hungry and traumatized. This is their story.
Kali wala taswala taking tiranomio. Taklu hekane pobe hianya esamke kali wala hine taklu. Laga soso hida leki kali mu usula kala ula tabatul. Oh, that is the same. Look here, what the told you. Here to Pala, so massive did a glim where did a go, massive.
Silver Moo is 13. She, her parents, her 2 sisters and her younger brother believed their church would protect them from the rising waters.
Lagi kali sulo lagi hiteklo lagi sisa dulu. Lalu mabu po ini malu wakin, papa kau ini tak boleh udah duit peta ni pokok ilat tahu udah peta ni pokok ilat tahu udah ilat tuh. Yako dan yako dama deh. Semula pura umuyona. Mungkin amu pada mana. Sebenarnya pura yako kan temiona.
In the weeks after the storm, our teams had started to infiltrate the Delta region on the coast of southern Burma. Cyclone Nargis and the tidal wave that followed had utterly destroyed hundreds of villages. Among the survivors, tens of thousands of children, orphans of the storm. This film is about their struggle to survive. To make it, our cameramen had to work undercover, evading detection by government spies. Discovery would have meant years in jail. Ten-year-old Ye Pint, 6-year-old Mei Nin, and 3-year-old Nei Lei are brothers and sisters. Unlike the children, their parents were indoors when the cyclone crashed into their village. "14-year-old Lang and 16-year-old Keen said that as the waters rose, neighbors panicked and clung to their mother. Despite the scale of the catastrophe, for weeks the Burmese government prevented international agencies from helping. It feared the presence of foreigners would weaken its power. Instead, Burma's state television proclaimed that everything was under control and that the 12 generals who rule Burma were leading a well-oiled relief effort. The Prime Minister reassured the nation. None of it was true. 3 days after the cyclone, desperate and hungry survivors were paraded in front of the Prime Minister for an official photo opportunity. The visit was also secretly filmed by an opposition cameraman. State television never broadcast the conversation. It showed how from the start, the government expected the survivors to largely fend for themselves. It would be weeks before the generals grudgingly allowed even small amounts of international aid. Deep in the Delta, one of our teams established themselves in a makeshift village that survivors had built on the site of a town flattened by the storm. 1,200 people perished here. When our undercover cameraman first arrived asking to meet orphans, he was given a list 15 pages long. He chose to follow the little orphan family of 3. After their parents died, Ye Pint, Mei Nin and their little brother Ne Lei were taken to a nearby monastery. Eventually they were brought back to what remained of their village. Our cameraman brought the children the first sweets they'd had since they lost their parents. The villagers were letting the children live in a tiny shack with just one room. They were struggling to find food and water. Other survivors in the village helped them when they could, but they too were hungry and thirsty. At only 10 and 6, Ye Pint and Mei Nin had become surrogate parents to their baby brother. Two months after the cyclone, in another part of the delta, one of our cameramen met a group of boys, many of them orphaned. They led him to where their village had been washed against a cliff. These were the remains of their family and their friends. One of the boys was 10-year-old Mo. Another orphan, 12-year-old Tun, took our cameraman to where the village had once stood. With their village gone, the boys now lived in temporary shelters. Buddhist monasteries are centers of opposition to the military government. Our teams found they'd also become places of sanctuary for orphans. 16-year-old Min fled to this monastery days after the cyclone hit his village. The monks gave him food, but he was also there for another reason.
going me so we target about so now. I so now. I so now. Going so now. Come on, you don't know. Go and see one. I may do what I do. I saw the guy going at the end with you as see me within you. See that.
It was now August, 4 months after the cyclone. A year before, Buddhist monks had led a revolt against the military government. As the anniversary approached, our cameramen were warned that the military had launched a security crackdown. Already monks were being arrested. Others had gone into hiding. What's more, government spies were searching for cameramen filming in the Delta. The warnings of a crackdown were soon confirmed by foreign broadcasters. Within weeks, 2 of our Burmese cameramen narrowly escaped arrest and had to flee. The other teams laid low, waiting for the moment when they could once again start to film. When Cyclone Nargis struck Burma in May 2008, many thousands of children were orphaned. In the 6 months after the disaster, Burmese cameramen working for dispatchers secretly filmed the orphans' struggle to survive. During September, the military government launched a security crackdown. To avoid arrest, our teams had to stop work. In November, when they felt it was safe to return to the Delta, they found a new problem unfolding. The rice harvest had failed across large parts of the region. In the village where the orphan family headed by Ye Pint lived, food was in short supply. For 6 months, the children had done for each other what their parents would have once done. But they'd now formed a friendship with 2 young women who'd also lost their parents to the storm. The women already had children, but they welcomed the orphan family into their lives. With food getting more scarce, the family now relied on catching crabs to make enough money to eat. As the eldest, Ye Pint helped prepare the traps. But even this source of income was now threatened. Even before the cyclone, 1/3 of all Burmese children suffered from malnutrition. The United Nations says half the survivors of the cyclone are still in need of food aid. State television constantly shows the generals celebrating what they say is Burma's prosperity. This was the banquet for Army Day. This is indeed a wealthy country with huge natural resources, but little of that wealth reaches the ordinary people. Much of it sits in the bank accounts of the generals. The widespread crop failure had caused farmers searching for food to come to the village where the 3 orphans lived. The Burmese regime strictly controls all movement of people. Local government officials had told the farmers they were squatting illegally. They had been ordered to return to their ruined farms. Almost half the Delta's population is Karen, an ethnic group that is mainly Christian. One of our cameramen managed to film inside a church orphanage. The volunteers who ran it got no government help and could only feed these children thanks to money from overseas Christians. Most of these children had been orphaned by the cyclone. Among them was Lin Lin. When he first arrived, he was severely malnourished, having survived for days with little food. The head of the orphanage explained that Lin Lin was the youngest child they'd taken in. Another of the survivors brought to the orphanage was Cho Du. He had survived the storm because he became entangled in the branches of a tree. He'd come from a big family. When he was first brought to the orphanage days after the storm, Cho Du was deeply traumatized. All he wanted to do was return home. Overwhelmed with homesickness, some of the new arrivals had run away. Their safety was a huge concern for those who ran the orphanage. In the months after the cyclone, Save the Children warned there was evidence child traffickers were taking advantage of the chaos and kidnapping children. The head of the orphanage spoke to us anonymously because he feared government reprisals.